Yes, thank you so much, Erica. You are right. This is our final presentation of our fabulous today's bonus buy from our friends at EyeVac. And it's not just our EyeVac, it's our EyeVac Pro. Touchless sensor activated vacuum, and it's a great bonus buy price of $99.98. So not even $100, which is awesome. We've never done it this low. And you do have 5 easy payments on this of $20 each, and free shipping and handling, which is a great savings because this is about a 10-pound machine, so we know that that would be a little pricey there. So we love that. But 210 IVAC, 210,000 IVACs, I should say, have been picked up here at QVC, and it's because it's a great kind of modern, sleek appliance that makes our lives easier. Where you might break out that regular upright vacuum once or twice a week, your IVAC, if you have a broom at home, you're going to use this probably once or twice a day for the pet hair, for the kitty litter, for the things that get spilled while we're cooking, for the dirt that gets tracked in. And if you've never seen the IVAC before, it's super duper easy to use. Now, before we show you what it does, we do have 3 color options on this. So I want you to take a look at those so you can pick your color before we're out of them, because we don't have any reorders on this and we are down to our final quantities of this. So 3 color options. We're going to start out with our black. I love how sleek and modern our black looks. I think it is so pretty. That's going to go in any decor. Then we also have our silver. I got it right this time, even though I can't say that one is our most popular throughout the day. That's going to go great with your kind of stainless steel appliances. And then we also have our white option, which I've been demonstrating with. That is our most limited. So definitely don't wait on the white if you want to pick that up. And that, of course, will blend. And they'll all blend into any decor. It's just a matter of preference with it. But when you get your iVac Pro home, it's going to be really easy. You take it out of the box, you plug it in, and it's that simple. I'm going to turn mine that I have on the floor here right here so you can get a little closer look of how you kind of power it up, right? Weighs about 10 pounds. There is a carrying handle on the back, so if you did want to move it from room to room, you totally could. And in fact, this is kind of how we keep ours kind of pushed up. So you can see, even though it's our biggest capacity and most powerful IVAC that we offer, it doesn't take up a lot of space here. So here's our little dial right here. You have 2 modes, and I'll show you both of those. All you do is turn your dial. You can turn it to auto, you can turn it to manual, and you can turn it off. There's a blue light right here that'll light up. That's going to let you know that it's powered on. That's also going to let you know when it is full. So let me flip it back around, put it in its auto mode, and show you what I mean. So the iVac is always out, always on, and always ready to clean. Think super expensive central vac system, but without that super expensive price tag. When you get in front of it, it's incredibly intelligent. There's 2 infrared eyes that automatically start a 1400-watt cyclonic motor on the inside. You have a 1.6-gallon capacity in here, and you can see I didn't bend over, I didn't chase a line of dirt, I didn't have to break out my upright vacuum. I used my trusty broom and I cleaned it up. But let's just say maybe you have kids and pets at home and you don't want it to activate just on its own. Maybe you want to have it in its manual mode. You turn your dial, and what you're going to notice is when I put my broom back in front of the iVac, nothing happens. The iVac will not activate until I tell it to do so. And that is with this little button right here. So that's our manual mode. When we hit that, it's going to activate that very powerful vacuum. I'm going to get my fur right in front of it and clean it up. And you can see how it just kind of goes right inside of here. And that's because the iVac Pro was actually created originally for commercial use. So think hair salons, cafeterias, schools, big industrial parks, maybe areas where there was a lot of sawdust, where people were constantly sweeping. This made it so much easier because now you can just sweep right up to it. You don't have to take out anything. And we know that cleaning with our broom is still one of the best ways to clean. Now, not only with this are you going to get your iVac, you're going to get an additional filter, and we'll talk all about that. But take a look at this video right here to see all of the ways where you could use the iVac Pro in your own home. Pets, of course. We know so many of our iVac owners are pet lovers, and because there's fur, there's kitty litter, and there's things that you don't always want to put into your upright vacuum, or frankly, like nuts and bolts and screws that your upright vacuum just can't pick up. You have 1400 watts of power inside of this, so it is extremely powerful. In fact, you can see how it's pulling up that metal chain, but you're seeing your inlet as well. It's about the size of a quarter, so any dry particulate that's no bigger than that. Of course, this is not for wet spills, so don't push wet spills up in this. Anything that you put in your regular vacuum, this is what the iVac's for. But it's sleek, it's modern, it looks great, and it makes life easier. In fact, you heard Erica say, like with the kids and everything, kids love using the iVac because it's fun. It's kind of like a little robot, if you will. But what we did right here was we created a clear front canister one because I want you to see the internals of the iVac, and I do want to talk about your filter that you're getting because you are getting an additional filter. not because it needs to be replaced, but because it's washable and reusable. So if you are washing one of your filters, you always have another one to go inside so that you're never without your EyeVac for even a second. And one of the cool things that EyeVac did, when you get your filter home, you'll notice there's kind of like a Velcro mesh around it. That's really cool because it helps to keep the bigger particulates away from the filter so you have better suction power. So think like pet fur or any of the bigger particulates that maybe would get trapped in your filter of your traditional vacuum. That mesh is going to stop that, which is really, really cool. So those are your filters. But let me turn this on in our auto mode and show you how it works. So now that we're in auto, our blue light's on, we know it's working. Inside of here, we have cyclonic technology. So once I get in front of those infrared eyes, it's going to automatically start pulling in those cups as I heat it. And what you're noticing is that they're spinning around. It's keeping that debris away from the filter to ensure that you have that continuous suction throughout. So we love that. And if you do need to empty your EyeVac, it will tell you when it's full. So the indicator lights will go on. You pop out the front of it, the top part pops up, and then you just take this to your garbage can. 1.6 gallon capacity, which might not sound a lot, but if you look at this, it's huge. Okay, this is way bigger than a lot of the other kind of upright vacuum canisters that you have. So it holds a lot of stuff and it will tell you when it's ready to empty. But we're going to take a look at the features right here and you're going to see kind of all the bells and whistles and how this works. So you have your on and off switch on the side, easy turn dial. So really, really easy to operate and use. Dual filtration inside of this. You've got that pre-motor filter that's going to stop the debris first, and you also have the high efficiency exhaust filter, which truthfully helps to clean the air a little bit. So we love that. Your manual switch is down at the bottom. So if you do put it in the manual mode, which I will show you when we come back, it's super easy. You power it up that way. Inlets on the bottom, and then of course your infrared eye sensors are on the bottom as well. That's how the EyeVac knows you're in front of it. It's actually a pretty intelligent device. I'm going to be honest with you, it really, really is. They put a lot of technology inside of this, but it's all about making our lives easier. Maybe you're someone who can't take out that upright vacuum. Maybe you still love your pets. If you can use a broom, you can use the EyeVac because all you have to do is sweep up to it. And I keep talking about how it looks because, of course, it's going to be always out for you. It's really sleek, really modern, and it's a really, really, really great price today at today's bonus buy. $99.98 is your price tag on this. Typically, this would be a lot more money than this. In fact, we've never done this at this low price. And this is our final presentation. No reorder, final quantities of this item, and 5 easy payments. So a $20 bill will get this home. You have free shipping and handling on this too. So a lot of great savings across the board, which makes it the perfect time for you to pick up the EyeVac Pro. This is one that we don't really have in stock very often. In fact, we didn't have it for many years. It came back over the holiday season. And once these are gone, there's no more reorders on this. So definitely pick it up. And maybe if you have our EyeVac Home, which is the smaller dome-like silhouette, and maybe you're looking for one for the garage or by the kitty litter, one that has more power, more capacity, this is the model for you because it's our most powerful. It has the biggest capacity and it's awesome. It really is awesome. It changes the way that you clean, and nobody likes cleaning, let's be real, but we love the results. And when you have tools that make it easier to clean, it's not such a chore anymore. And so the EyeVac's always out and on and ready to clean for you. You're going to use it multiple times a day because our broom is still the best way to clean in a lot of areas. Like I think about it in the kitchen. We spill things all the time, and things like underneath the oven right here, right? Your broom can go underneath there and really sweep out all that mess and get that dirt and debris out where your vacuum couldn't do that. It can go inside of the corners really far back where our vacuum can't go, and we can get all of that dirt, and we're not bending over. But here's the thing with our broom, once we do that, what do we do with the dirt? Our dustpan means we've got to get down on our hands and knees. And just like with our point and shoot, spray that we did, you don't want to get down on your hands and knees. You want cleaning to be easy. That's what this does. So when you get it home, you plug it in. Your dial, again, of course, like I said, is on the side. This is how you operate it. You just turn it 2 modes, and we'll show you both of those because it's not just our auto mode. We have our manual mode as well. Weighs about 10 pounds, and you do have that handle on the back to carry it. So if you do want to move it from room to room, you can. Cord storage is there, which is awesome. And then, of course, it's all about that power. So let's put it in our auto mode, which means if you're just tuning in, when you get in front of the EyeVac, it's going to know you're there the second you break the beam with the infrared eye. It starts a very powerful 1400 watt motor. In fact, I don't know if you saw that. It actually tried to pull the streamers in before I even got to it. That's how powerful this machine is. But there are 2 modes with this. So if you maybe want to put it in kind of, I call it the sleepier mode, where you have to tell the EyeVac what to do because maybe you have pets or maybe it's a certain time at night and you don't want people activating it, you can either turn it off or you could put it in your manual mode, which means you just turn your dial. And you'll notice when we get in front of our EyeVac, not much is happening right here, right? Until we tell our EyeVac it's time to wake up. So we hit our manual switch right here. Maybe it's the pet fur, maybe it's the coffee that's spilled, maybe it's the sugar bowl that gets knocked over, maybe it's the kibbles and bits. You'll see it activated when I told it to activate. It will turn itself off automatically. I put my broom away and my job is done and my floors are clean. I didn't have to go get that big upright vacuum and I didn't have to bend over and chase that line of dirt. So we only have a minute left. I'm going to show you again. Well, I'm going to tell you again, your great price, $99.98, 5 easy payments on this. The best price that we've ever offered on here. And here are your 3 color options. So don't miss out on this. Here's our black, so sleek, so modern, very pretty. Then we also have our silver. That is perfect if you have stainless steel appliances, looks great with everything. Then we also have our white. That's what I've been demonstrating on, and I believe still our most limited color option there. And that's it. Those are your 3 color options. So don't miss out on the opportunity to pick up our today's bonus buy. The 38459 is your item number. And it's the man of the hour. He's coming up right now. Everybody's been waiting for him. I said it at the beginning of the show that Scott Hine was going to be making an appearance. And if you don't know who Scott Hine is, not only is he one of the best cleaning experts on QVC, he's also one of my best friends, my brother, and taught me everything I know in this business. So take it away, master of clean, Scott Hine.
That is an absurd introduction.